Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Chooji here, and today back with another video, and this is another predictions video. I made one before on the Euros, and I don't know, I made some other ones or whatever. So today I am going to be predicting, well, not predicting, I'm going to give you my predictions for the Champions League group of round of 16, not group. What am I saying? Round of 16 matches, and yeah. So the first matchup is going to be Manchester City versus AS Monaco. Now Monaco right now are lighting up Liga. Well, not light. Yeah, they're pretty much lighting up. They're top of the league, and they've scored the most goals out of anybody in the top 5 leagues in Europe. Now Man City are having a somewhat meh time in a actually pretty good season where they're currently top 4. I'm pretty sure. I haven't checked the tables, but they're currently top 4. And since the arrival of Gabriel Jesus, or Jesus, I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, he scored 3 in his 2 starts for the club. So he seems to be a exciting young prospect. But with the arrival of Gabriel Jesus, I just threw my earbuds across the room. Sorry, Sergio Aguero seems to be getting less and less playing time. So, it's gonna be a tough one. I personally want Monaco to win, but I definitely think Pep Guardiola's quality is gonna show in this match. And over the 2 legs, I think it's gonna be a 5-3 to Manchester City. Alright, the next matchup is going to be Real Madrid versus Napoli. And this one's definitely going to be one of the best ones. I can predict it already. I'm a master. But yeah, Real Madrid, they won it last year, and they just had this insane streak, unbeaten, which was ended. What did you say? Ended by Sevilla. And Napoli are just they're currently, as I'm recording, sitting second in the table after just playing today and winning 2-0. Yep. So, and they have extreme firepower up front. They've got Insigne, Callejon, Mertens, who's been lighting it up, Marek Hamšík, and others. So I want Napoli to win. I usually want the underdogs to win, and they are technically the underdogs in this. So I want Napoli to win, and I feel like they can. Like, I feel like with Real Madrid, a lot of their like star players getting injured or having frequent injuries. Hopefully Napoli can grab a win. Let's go Napoli. And over the 2 legs, I think it's going to be 3-1. All right. So the next matchup is Benfica versus Borussia Dortmund. Now, Dortmund have been having a mixed up season. Like they go highs and lows and everywhere in the middle. They just in their last game won 1-0 against Red Bull Leipzig, which actually is very good for me because I'm a Bayern fan. There we go. So I think they finished top of their group against Real Madrid, which is pretty impressive in its own right. And then there's Benfica, who started off the season really well. They're top of the Portuguese league, but their past few fixtures, they've been having like a few losses against small teams, draws, etc. And I definitely think Dortmund's quality is gonna come through here, and they're definitely like almost positively gonna win. And I think it's gonna be 4-0. All right, then next we got the biggest game out of all of them, and it's Munich versus Arsenal. Now, of course, you guys probably know I'm a Munich fan, obviously. You can see from my profile picture, Munich fan. And Arsenal have met against us 4 times in the past, no, 3 times in the past 4 years, something like that. And we've won. And Arsenal are having, right now they're having a bit of slump in form. And there's rumors about Arsene leaving, which I kind of want, just because I want to see them some fresh face. in charge of Arsenal, but yeah, that's for later. But yeah, Arsenal are having kind of a slump right now, and I think the slump is going to continue, and I think they just can't beat our quality. So I definitely think Munich's going to win, and I think they're going to win it 3-2. It's going to be close, but Arsenal aren't going to beat our quality. All right, the next matchup is FC Porto versus Juve. Now Juve have been quite unlucky. They've lost like 2 or 3 times. Some random facts. Yeah, they lost some. They lost Hernandez to. Well, they didn't lose him. They sold Hernandez. They sold Evra. So I still think they've got the quality to beat Porto. Porto have been on the rise recently. They've been getting better. They've been doing well. I think they're either second or third right now in the league, in their league. But I definitely think Juve are like a stellar team, and with the striking options of Mandzukic, Dybala, and Higuain all up front, I definitely think they're going to outscore them massively. So I think it's going to be a 5-0 affair over the two legs. And the next one's sort of a weird one. It's Atletico Madrid versus Bayer Leverkusen. Now, Leverkusen are sitting, I think, like, mid-table, when they're usually, like, I think, yeah, they finished in European spots last year, so that shows they're pretty good. But right now they're sitting mid-table with Hakan Calhanoglu banned for 4 months for something that happened when he was a teenager. And they're just, like, not performing. They're performing at the level or worse than their opponents, which they're a pretty big club in Germany, and they should be doing better, but, I mean, hey, Roger Schmidt is trying, but, I mean, I don't know. And Atletico Madrid, they just got knocked out by Barcelona out of the cup, and I think they're sitting top 4 maybe in the league. So I mean, the last time they met, it took penalties to decide it between the two of them. And if Chicharito can show up, which he hasn't in a while, he started off the season so well. But if Chicharito can show up, I definitely think Leverkusen can be the underdogs and beat them. I just don't think they can. I mean, it could happen, but I don't think they can. So, I think Atletico Madrid is going to win 3-0 over the two legs. And the next one is the second biggest matchup. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus FC Barcelona. Now, Paris has hit another good streak of form after the acquisition of Draxler from Wolfsburg, who seems to be lighting the league on fire. And I think they're sitting third right now behind Nice and Monaco. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. So they're doing pretty well right now. Barcelona not doing bad. They're currently Real Madrid and is top of the league, so I mean I think they're 1 point behind it. I don't know. I don't keep up with the Spanish league as much. I keep up mostly with the Prem. But yeah, this one's gonna be a very tough one. But PSG, they I don't know how to explain it, but they haven't been, I think, up to the quality that they can be. And if they do that, I think there's definitely a chance that they can beat Barcelona. So this one's gonna be close. So I think it's gonna finish 3-2 to PSG. Let's go PSG. This is the one match I want them to win, because I usually don't want them to win. Alright, and the final matchup we've got is the reigning champions of England, Leicester City versus Sevilla. Now, Leicester City are just they're sitting, I'm pretty sure, bottom half of the table, and there's a lot of talk about that they could be facing possible relegation. I mean, once they lost Conte in the summer, they just haven't done well. And I'm pretty sure they're the worst reigning champions season after. I mean, even worse than Chelsea last year, which is pretty hard, but they're doing it. But they seem to be doing pretty well in the Champions League. Imagine they got relegated, but they won the Champions League same year. How funny would that be? Anyway, and Sevilla have been doing pretty well. I mean, they've had a few draws and losses in a row. Against, I think, Villarreal, I'm gonna say. was the last one. But loan signing Jovetic and Wissam Ben Yedder have been doing pretty well up front, with the entire team coming together pretty well. I mean, they were the ones who ended Real Madrid's 40-ish game winning streak. So yeah, I want Sevilla to win, and I definitely think they can, under Jorge Sampaoli. And if Leicester keep up their form from the Champions League, their group stage at least, they do have a chance. But I definitely think Sevilla's quality is gonna put them ahead of Leicester, and I think it's gonna finish 3-2. So yeah, that's it for my predictions, and I will make a reaction to my predictions at the end of the group stage. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, see you. Yo, what are you doing, guys?